Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Blossoming Jasmine, but you can call me Jasmine. And today's kind of different. We're kind of going to do like a chit chat, girl talk. So I want to talk about, it's the last month of 2019, and just in a few days, it's going to be 2020. So I really think that 2019 was the year of the level up. Everything was level up, right? But for me in 2020, I've really been thinking about like, what are my goals? What are my aspirations? I want to flourish, okay, in 2020. Level up is nice. I did the glow up. I did the level up. But 2020 for me is flourishing. So I kind of want to talk about like these 5 points that I have for you that you can do right now, that you can start doing so that you can flourish in your 2020. And for me, I look at everything as like a perspective of, a seed. We are all seeds. We are all potential. Our dreams will be the manifestation of that seed. So we're talking about from a business perspective, but also from a personal perspective. At my notes, I'm going to be looking down at my notes if you see me looking down. So it's been like really challenging for me and my own business because, I haven't really been reaping the fruit from what I've planted. So I listen to like two groups of people. There's like the group of people that's like, you need to abandon ship, abort, it's not working out, you need to do something else. And then there's that group of like motivational speakers. So I listen to a lot of Eric Thomas. I listen to his podcast and just prosperous people in general. I have several mentors. And when I listen to like ET, like in his 1% club, he talks about, are you able to put in the work without seeing immediate results? Can you work for a year or two? Can you work for 3 years without seeing results? So it's all about being planted and not thinking in your mind that you're feeling buried. Because for me, I was feeling buried. I'm like, this is overwhelming. I can't handle this. Like, this is a lot that I'm taking on. So I had to switch my perspective from, no, I'm not being buried. This is not controlling me. This is unleashing my potential. So you have to be willing to change your perspective if you're going to flourish in 2020. All right, so this is the growth process that you're going to have to go through as a seed, and what your dream is going to have to go through. And this is how I broke it down. Okay, so the first thing is you're going to be planted, and there's going to be a time between, you actually plant that seed, you water the seed, and for a while, you're not going to see any growth, right? And there's going to be something happening in the dark. Underneath all of that soil, you're going to see, underneath, though, it's happening, but you have not seen the manifestation of the growth, right? So that eventually that seed will bud, and then those buds will eventually give you growth, which will give you blossoms and flowers. But we want to talk about flourishing, right? So the definition of flourishing. To flourish is growth or develop in a healthy or vigorous way, especially as the result of a particularly favorable environment. So these are the 5 steps that I'm going to give you that's going to help you flourish in 2020. The first step is you need to decide on what do you want to, like, how do you see yourself? What do you want to be in 2020? What do you want to do? What is your lifestyle? I say get a pen and paper and write it out. You need to decide what you want. I literally wrote out my lifestyle and how I wanted to live. And that's how I live right now. And even though my life is crazy, you don't get in life what you want. You get in life who you are. So you need to figure out what is your being part of you. Who do you want to be? You need to see it and you need to write it out. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is you need to use your words and you need to speak these things. So I would recommend creating affirmations to speaking in the positive versus the negative. And what I've personally done is I have a prayer life. Now, I don't want to get churchy with you, but I just want to say that it's grounded me. It's really helped me just feel secure in God that, things have happened before in the past and I got through it and I'm going to get through this. So for me, I have to read my Bible in the morning and at night. And if I'm going to trust the word, it's not going to be other people's words. It's going to be like the Bible. So literally I just open it every day and I'm just like, Lord, I need a word. And it's literally what I need every single day. So I would recommend getting a prayer life. It'll help you get your life together. It personally anchors me, like I said, and you have to have faith. I don't know how you can have a dream and not have faith. They're like one and the same, right? You have to believe and you have to have faith. And those are two different things, but it takes having both. And what I do is I ask for 3 different things. And I always say I want to have the peace with God, which means we have relationship. We have peace together, right? And then there's the peace in God to say, I know who you are. I know your character. And then there is the peace of God to say, this is too much for me. I need your peace because I don't have peace, right? So those are the 3 different things that I always ask for. And it is life-changing. It's about living your life with grace and ease despite the hiccups and just bullshit of life. All right, number 3. So number 3 is protect your energy. And you have to learn how to control your energy, which consists of your environment, the people around you, the words you say, how you manage your time, your relationships, your money. All of that is energy. So a great book to help you do that is The Energy of Money. That's what it's called. So I recommend getting that book, and it helps you go from managing your time to managing your energy. And that will, if you can understand that, that will change your life. All right, number 4. Number 4 is you have to learn how to serve. And if you don't serve people, then you need to serve a cause. And for me, I have many mentors, and I believe in being a person who understands servitude. I will give. And if you can't give monetarily, you need to give your time, some type of sacrifice, or some type of, your relationships need to be mutual. There needs to be a level of reciprocity. And I am in a relationship with a lot of people that are way more successful than me, but I put in the time. So I recommend giving first, right? Give first, whether it's a smile or good energy or whatever. Give first. And that's another thing about having good energy. People will want you around them. If you have great energy, people tell me all the time, you have great energy. People want you around because people don't want people around them that are bad energy. So that changes the circles you're in just by having good energy, right? And be a type of person you want to be around. So back to what I was saying, you need to give first. Second, you need to invest in someone else's dream. That I have learned to do, and I try to do it on a monthly basis. So you'll see in my tutorials that I buy from a business owner that's most likely she's female and she's a minority. And I buy their products and I buy into their dream. I give first and I do a tutorial, bling their stuff. So you want to get a lifestyle of serving either a cause or a person, like I said. Or do some community service. Just give back, right? Number 5, if you want to flourish in 2020, you need to start a business or have some type of additional streams of income. I'm still in my 20s. I'm learning that it's cute to be an entrepreneur, but you have to learn how to generate income on a consistent basis. So you have to have customers, you have to have a business, and if you only have one stream of income, whether that is your business, that's not safe and secure. You might as well jump and work for someone else. So I am learning, and I have been forcing myself to create additional streams of income. And if you need help with that, if you're like, yo, I don't know what to do, girl, I'm right where you are. I'm figuring it out just like you are. Like I said, I'm still in my 20s. You could be in your 40s, your 60s, and still not have all the answers. So there's this woman, she has this program that's called the 100K Incubator. And she helps you basically get your credit together, find funding for your business. If you want a for-profit or not-for-profit, she helps you get all of that in line. Basically help you find funding for your business, set up your business, and do all of those things. So again, 100K Incubator. And I hope this is helping people. Like, this is the whole point, right? So I have a bonus tip because those are my 5. So let's go back over them. Tip number 1, decide who you want to be and what lifestyle you want to live. Tip number 2, you need to use your words and you need to speak. And when you speak, you need to have faith and you need to believe. So important. And if you don't believe, go to your Bible. Create or whatever your word is, create a prayer life so that you know the word. You know who you are because you know where you come from. Okay? Number 3, protect your energy. Number 4, you need to learn how to serve. Number 5 is you need to start a business or learn how to get additional streams of income. And then number 6, you need to create an environment to help you flourish, right? In order for a seed to grow, number 1, it needs to be planted in good soil. You need water, you need sunlight. All these things are an environment to help you cultivate your flourishing. And by the definition, it says growth or develop in a healthy or vigorous way, especially, keyword especially, as a result of a particularly favorable environment. So if you want to flourish in 2020, you need to create that environment. Okay? And these are just 4 quick points to help you do that. So you need to develop a self-care routine. And I do my self-care when I bling. So like I'm about to bling. You see, this is all of my stuff laid out. But like while I bling, I have these Himalayan salt blocks I put on my feet that detoxes my body. I have a foot spa, 5-star on Amazon. I'll put all the links down. I do that while I bling. I literally pamper myself while I work. So whatever your thing is, you need to incorporate that into your life. Number 2, you need to be a person that creates or produces. You know, you are made in the image of the creator. You are creative and you are a creator. So you need to figure out what that is and you need to create something. All right. Next point. Do the things that bring you joy. And if you don't know what brings you joy, I recommend 2 books. All the Joy You Can Stand by Debrina Jackson Gandy, or I recommend 101 Sacred Pampering Principles by Debrina Jackson Gandy. And that'll help you get yourself a love routine, and that'll help you figure out what brings me joy, what makes me happy. You know what I mean? What puts a smile on my face every day. Next thing, you need to change your physical environment. So for me, I incorporate a lot of flowers. I make paper flower walls. I have flowers all over my apartment. Put smell goods, incense. Make sure your physical body smells good. Change up the colors where you live, or just whatever. Change up your colors. Create a sacred space for sure. And then the last part is just being your authentic self. So just doing these things will help you manifest whatever you want quicker, and it'll help you flourish in your 2020. These are all like healthy things that will help you be your best self. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got tons of value out of it. There's strength in creating an environment for you to flourish. And why not now? You know, like I said, my life is crazy. Like, you guys are going to see, like, eventually, I'm going to tell the story of, like, what I'm going through right now. And I don't think you guys would believe me. Like, I have all my receipts. Like, it's just crazy. So, life is going to be crazy regardless. Have faith. Keep the faith. Keep working, even if you don't see results, right? And eventually, those seeds that you planted, because you're planting seeds, you need to be strategic in all of this. The seeds that you plant will grow. So it's just about being patient and about keeping the faith. So I hope this helped you. I'm really going to help other people. Like, once I get through whatever I'm going through right now, I'm going to help several people make it too, because I just believe, what's the point of making it if you can't share it with people? Nope. We're going to boss up together. We're going to flourish together. And in 2020, you know, I see my paper being all the way correct. And I want to bring some people along with me. So thumbs up this video if you want to flourish in your 2020 year. And put a crown emoji if you watch this video to the end. So I love you guys. And I'll see you in my next video. Later. Bye. Blossom and Jasmine.